The Kyler Murray drama continues in the desert. The Arizona Cardinals being in the media for the wrong reasons. We're going to be diving into all of that today. We even have a former Arizona Cardinal team member chiming in as well. We'll be diving into the tweet that he went ahead and posted about Kyler Murray. Definitely not good, especially if you're a pro Kyler Murray guy. We're going to be diving into everything together, guys. Let's roll that intro. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back into another video of the AZ Sports Fan. Appreciate you guys for coming through. Definitely do me one huge favor, smack that like button and subscribe to this channel for everything Arizona Cardinals content. This is a doozy, ladies and gentlemen. The Arizona Cardinals are back in the media for the wrong reasons, and it's all stemming to our franchise quarterback, Kyler Murray, when his sports agent ended up dropping a novel on all of us on Twitter. And of course, the report came from Adam Schefter, a very respected, journalist, like what sports guy out there. Usually when he posts, a lot of people listen is pretty much what I'm trying to say. So let's dive into it together. I'm going to attempt to read this novel that Kyler Murray's sports agent ended up putting out about this whole situation. Here is the statement. It is going to be from Kyler Murray's agent. It's Eric Burkhart. And here it says this. Kyler Murray wants to be direct with loyal Arizona Cardinal fans and the great community of the Valley in stating his two very important goals and objectives. Number one, he absolutely wants to be your long-term quarterback. Number two, he desperately wants to win the Super Bowl. Achieving both goals will be incredible commitment from himself and the entire organization. Despite all of Kyler Murray's energy being focused on the future, he is very proud of the franchise's extreme turnaround in the competitiveness and success since his arrival. Alongside his teammates and coaches, a successful and valuable foundation for the organization has been built. The team and Kyler Murray's individual 3-year track record of undisputed and increasingly positive results. While under the extremely challenging circumstances of walking into a 3-win team with the last-ranked offense in the toughest division of football speaks for itself. The Cardinals are the only franchise in the NFL to have improved by 3 or more wins in each of his last 3 seasons. Kyler Murray was tasked with stepping into a tough situation and named the starter on day 1 of his arrival. He has delivered and exceeded all reasonable expectations along the way in winning NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year, followed by back-to-back Pro Bowls in the ultra-competitive and QB-loaded NFC. Looking ahead, Kyler Murray believes in order to consistently compete for championships and ultimately deliver the Valley their first Super Bowl in 33-plus years, there needs to be a long-term stability for both the organization and himself. Overtly communicate Kyler's desire to be the quarterback long-term, we sent a detailed contract proposal to the organization. It was important to Kyler that his proposal reflects all of the following: provides financial protection, is in line with the current QB market that compares his result alongside relevant comps, lowers his 2022-2033 salary cap number to allow his Cardinals to re-sign other deserving teammates and add additional free agents. And most importantly, represents a real commitment from the organization to see if their ultimate goal aligns with his two above. Consistently competing for championships in Kyler Murray and their QB. Actions speak louder than words in this huddle business. Sorry guys, this is very long. This is the last part. It's now simply up to the Cardinals to decide if they prioritize their rapidly improving 24-year-old, already 2-time Pro Bowl QB who led the organization from 3 wins before his arrival to 11 wins and their first place playoff appearance in 5 years. Or rather, if they choose to financially prioritize committing to other areas and continuing to merely talk about addressing Kyler's long-term future as their QB. Unfortunately, every player coach and executive in the NFL knows, or they should know, that words and hypothetical contractual promises are regularly dismissed and fleeting in the business. Kyler remains hopeful that the organization chooses to commit so that he can continue leading the Cardinals to further success and value for many years to come. Wow. That was a mouthful, ladies and gentlemen, and I apologize about my poor reading skills, but my goodness, this is exactly what I was talking about. This is exactly what I was talking about. This is all about a contract. Now, per what we just read, Kyler Murray's sports agent and Kyler Murray has sent something to the Arizona Cardinals organization saying, this is exactly what we want. Can you counter me? Can you do something for me? And I don't think the Arizona Cardinals has quite yet responded to the request of the sports agent and from Kyler Murray, which is a little concerning in my personal opinion here. Now, they also talked about something to do with verbal commitments don't really weigh a lot of instances, which I completely 100% agree there. If you're going to do something, you got to have something in writing. And I think that's what Kyler Murray is talking about, or the sports agent is talking about for the Cardinals organization. Now, there was a player, a former Arizona Cardinal player, that actually chimed in talking about Kyler Murray in this whole situation. Now, this is going to be from Jay Feely, ladies and gentlemen. Jay Feely. He says, everything Kyler Murray and his teammates have done this offseason have worked against their desire for a new contract. How about put your head down and work? Be humble about your deficiencies and take steps to become a better quarterback. That shows leadership and a real desire to win a championship. Wow. Woo! Spicy, spicy things are happening here up in the desert, ladies and gentlemen. Now, whether you're pro Kyler Murray or whether you want to get rid of Kyler Murray, the situation is clear. Kyler Murray wants to get a contract extension, and the Arizona Cardinals don't seem like they want to do it at this very moment. Now, we heard Michael Bidwill talk, saying that maybe he's targeting something in the summer, but words are in one ear, out the other type of thing. And I think Kyler Murray just wants to have some sort of backup. He wants to have some sort of security. And honestly, I don't blame him at all. But right now, we're in a situation right now with the Cardinal organization fan base split down the middle. They don't like the way that the last season ended. And that's not all on Kyler. That's on the offensive line. That's on Cliff Kingsbury. That's on the whole organization in general. That's on Steve Keim for not bringing in players in the draft to help us out when we have these big, devastating injury blows that we did have. That is on the entirety of the Cardinal organization, and I think that a lot of fans are completely focusing a lot on Kyler Murray, and it's the unfortunate part of it all, but he is the quarterback, and when things go very well, Kyler Murray is going to be praised. When things go bad, the opposite happens. And unfortunately, Kyler Murray is the face of the organization. Do I feel like the Cardinals will pay Kyler Murray? I do think that they will. I just don't know when. And I think that's why they released this statement, because they want to make sure that it's out there, that they gave, their written document to the Cardinals organization saying, this is what we want to get paid. You let us know where you are at and if we are close to coming to an agreement together. Because if not, that's a whole different ball game that we're going to be listening to here, ladies and gentlemen. And that's where I think I'm worried. That's where I think I'm worried, because we've seen this situation before, everybody. We've seen this situation before where players don't get paid and then they hold out. They don't come to training camp. They don't go into mini camp. They don't do all these things that they should be doing because they're focusing so much on their contract extension. And that's what I don't want in Kyler Murray. I want him to become the leader. I want him to come into all these OTAs to help improve our offense. And I feel like this is just going to completely backtrack everything that we had said, this offseason, or at least Michael Bidwill says. Here's the problem with this organization. This player says this GM says that, this owner says that. We are going 3, 4, 5 different ways, and we're not going and meeting in the middle ground. That is the problem with the Cardinal organization. We need to come together, find a solution, and we can start thinking about Super Bowl. But with everything happening right now, this whole dark cloud over this Cardinal organization, we are not going to go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen, and it's going to continue to happen this way unless we change it. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know how you guys feel about this whole topic. I know Kyler Murray and this whole situation, it's bumming a lot of people out, but let me know everything in the comments, how you're feeling. Don't forget to smack that like button and subscribe to everything Arizona Cardinals content on the AZ Sports Fan. Have a great rest of your day, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm out.